welcome back to my channel. My name is Coinx, and in today's video we'll be diving into 3 great free plugins you will love. So let's kick things off with a fantastic equalizer plugin that is sure to impress. Introducing the pceq5, a new flexible analog inspired EQ plugin from pceq. They are giving this plugin for free, and this plugin is available for both Windows and Mac users. Alright guys, so let's take a closer look at some of the features it came with. This plugin features 5 bands, including 2 shelves and 3 bells. All of them switchable between active and passive modes. And as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands. And all of them you can switch from active mode to passive mode. And over here is the shelf, the 2 shelves. This is for the high, this is for the low, followed by 3 bells, which is this one here, this, and this. The design of this plugin draws inspiration from classic EQs, offering adjustable bandwidth and a wide operating range. Now, in the passive mode, the shelf switched to a familiar boost cut layout. But the passive mode doesn't directly model any specific hardware. It delivers a sound reminiscent of vintage gear. Now let's talk about the auto gain. The auto gain feature includes an offset adjustment, and there is a feedback loop distortion section to add those sought after artifacts typical of active EQ circuits. As you can see here, the output drive comes with a blend control for a more colored output flavor, similar to many passive EQs. It also features high and low pass filters with 6 and 12 dB per octave active settings. For those looking for even more control, the Plus version of this plugin offers per band stereo separation control, per band feedback loop distortion send, and an adjustable high pass and low pass filter with first and second order selections. This allows you to target the effect precisely where you want it. The high and low pass filters come with resonance options, and you can choose between the tube and solid state output stage for different tonal qualities. And on this free version, as you can see, it has volume control for the in and the out, and it has different sizes for the GUI up to 200%. It has where you can switch between stereo and mono, and it has oversampling up to 16x. And if you've been following pceq plugins, they have this option where you can choose to use the mouse or pen or touch device. And right over here, you can see the button to engage and disable each band. So guys, that is much we can take about the features. Let's quickly jump into the demonstration to hear this plugin in action. Alright, I believe you heard it, and as you can see, right below here, when I engaged this amount, some sort of noise came in, like a distortion noise came in. So if you're looking to add that texture to your material, you use this knob. And over here as well, on the output stage, another texture of distortion as well came in as I introduced this knob. Now with this blend, you can now blend how much of that you want. Alright guys, that is it for pceq5 Analog Inspired EQ by Psycho Circuitry. The link will be in the description if you're interested to have this, and that takes us to the next plugin on this list. And here we have Master Match by IK Multimedia. According to IK Multimedia, this is a plugin that makes it a whole lot easier to take your mixes from the level it is to a more professional level. This intelligent mastering plugin analyzes professionally mastered tracks and applies mastering signature to yours. This plugin is actually free for a limited time, originally sold at $99. So if you're interested to have such a plugin, the link will be in the description. Master Match is perfect for producers and mix engineers, musicians, and beginners. If you want to achieve a professional sounding results without expensive mastering gear, it can also give you the ability to polish your home recordings for radio ready levels, and as well master your tracks with ease. So how does it work? You simply analyze reference tracks and apply the mastering signatures for a cohesive sound. With its intelligent EQ and compression, Master Match automatically sculpts your mix with professional grade EQ and compression, and it's very easy to use. Intuitive interface, and that makes mastering a whole lot easier for all skill levels. So guys, let's quickly head down to the demonstration to see how it works. Now looking at the interface, you can see it's a friendly one and it's very easy to use. Over here you can see the lens references, the lens source, and the match. So on the lens references, you drop in the reference track you want to sample. On the lens source, that is where you sample your main project. And then after that, you hit the match to, embed the reference over to your own project. And to the right here, you can see active, to engage the plugin. And here you can see spectral match, you can see level match, and you can see the A/B section up to D. You can copy, you can undo, and it came with some factor presets you can try out, but we're not going to use that in this demonstration. So let's quickly get a sample to use in this demo. All right, we'll be using this one. All we do is to drag it and drop it over here. So let me quickly do that. And now we have it here. The next thing we are going to do, and have in mind, this is your reference, right? So the next thing we are going to do, as it is indicating here, is to learn the reference. So let's do that. Now, as you can see, it is self-explanatory. It is showing you the next step to take, which is to learn your source. So this time around, I'm now going to play my own project. So I have a drum loop just for this demonstration. So let's quickly do that. Now, after learning the source, it's time to match the two materials. So let's do that. And as you can see, if you want more of the matching effect or impact on your source file, you just, have to adjust the spectral matching. Okay. All right. Let's say your own file is not loud enough compared to the reference track. This is the knob you use to get that to that level. I believe I'm a little bit late. I would advise you grab it now that is still available, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. And that takes us to the next plugin on the list. So guys, that is it for Master Match by IK Multimedia. And here we have Octane by Soundware. Soundware's Octane Rumpler plugin is free and available for both Windows and Mac users. Soundware actually describes Octane as the pro-grade rumpler that changed the game by making professional tools accessible to anyone. The developer further explained that the plugin was designed by producers for producers and is the top choice for sound creation. I'm not sure about that, but in a short while we're gonna find out if that is the case. With lots of ready-to-use presets and effects, Octane helps you make great music so fast. The plugin includes reverb, delay, filters, distortion, transgates, two aggregators, stereo image, and many more. So to get this plugin, you need to provide your name and email address. And they also added that their mailing list is ticked by default, which simply means that once you download this, as you're registering and filling in the form where you put in your name and your email, automatically you're subscribing to be receiving emails and updates from them. If you're interested to have this plugin, the link will be in the description. Now, these are the things that are in this free version of Octane: 350 factory instruments and an expansion pack library. So guys, let's quickly jump right into the demonstration to hear how this plugin sounds. And as you can see on the screen, Octane has a welcoming interface. Right at the top, you can see the logo, the master volume, the dB meter, and the display, and followed by this section where you can see the main layers: equalizer, dynamic, and low file. Let me just open it. The layer section, the equalizer section, the dynamic section, and the low file section. And on the main section, they have delay, reverb, transgate, glide, filter, distortion, stereo image, with this big window where you can select factory presets it came with. As you can see, the free version came with a number of factory presets that is more than enough to like produce anything you want to produce with it. And as you can see, we are under the aggregator section. This is the bass section, the bell section, the pad, organ, you know, a whole lot. So over here you can save the presets if you want to check out more tones or instruments, I think. Then moving forward to the layers, as you can see, under the layers you have layer 1, layer 2, and that is where you can see the tune. You can see the layer enabled. To enable the layer, you can see the reverse and the first loop on an off button. This is the tune. Here is the ring modulation, so you can see sine, triangle, saw, rising, falling, square, square with slope edges, the tremolo section, the aggregator section, the ADSR, as you can see over here. Moving forward to the equalizer, came with a 6-band EQ that you can use to shape your production. The dynamics, as you can see, it has exciter, compressor, and expander, and finally the low file. So that's pretty much about the features it came with. So guys, let's go through the factory presets and hear how this plugin sounds. and I just came across something interesting. You can actually layer two different instruments to create more unique sounding samples. Pretty interesting. All right, that takes us to the EQ. Alright guys, I'm sorry that is much I can go for the factory presets tryout. The reason is it takes a little bit of time to load any sample when you click on it, and that will make the video too lengthy and I wouldn't want that. So feel free to try it out.